Hey guys, how you doing? This is Mike from Woolly Bugged. I'm talking to you today from the Big Pine Creek here in north central Pennsylvania. I'm standing at the Black Walnut Bottom access just below Slate Run Tackle Shop, and this is my first trip to Pine Creek this year. I'm pretty excited. I love fishing Pine Creek. I try to get up here at least once or twice a year, and right now it's a perfect time to be up here. The March brown flies are still coming off. The gray foxes are starting to come off, so it should be some great action both underneath subsurface and up on top throughout the day today. Got great cloud cover. So the water height's about 2 feet. You know, earlier this spring we had so much rain and pine was unfishable for a lot of the early spring, but now it's down to about 2 feet. It's beautiful fishing conditions right now. It's actually probably the lowest I've ever fished it in the spring, and the water just looks incredible. I just took the temperature. It's about 62 to 63 degrees, so it's a good temp for the fish to be active. You know, up here at Slate Run, Tom Finkbeiner at the Slate Run Tackle Shop, he does the big brown trout stocking program every year. And of course, the state stocks this delayed harvest section too. So I'm looking forward to wetting my line, and I can't wait to see what's in here. My friend Mike and Travis are going to be joining me a little later today, and we're just going to jump around Big Pine here and see what we can do. So let me show you guys what I'm using today. So guys, for flies today, I'm going to start out nymphing, and last night I tied up some of these rainbow warriors on a size 16 nymph hook. And you know, I haven't fished the rainbow warrior much, but I figured I'm going to be doing some prospecting this morning, so I'm starting out with that as a dropper fly. If that doesn't work, I'll probably switch out to a pheasant tail. And then you guys know this fly. This is my buggy hare's ear. That is actually the exact same fly that I used in my Never Sink video. It's absolutely destroyed. I had to wrap the gold ribbing back around the body of this nymph today, but I think it still looks edible. So we're going to try that out and see if the fish are interested in it here. It's good with the big mayfly nymphs floating around in here. And then as usual, it goes up to my football indicator. So we're going to do some casting here. This is Big Pine Creek. It is Saturday, May 20th, and let's see what we can do. Okay guys, so here at Black Walnut Bottom, there's a nice riffle that comes down around the bend, as you can see way up there, and it comes down into this long, soft stretch. And this stretch here has little pockets that are deeper than the rest, and even though it looks really shallow to the sight, some of these pockets are probably a good 3 feet deep in conditions like this. So I'm going to be drifting my nymphs, looking for those pockets, and we're going to see if we can hook up with something here. I'm actually using a new Rio Gold fly line today. My old fly line got beat up with all the fishing I've been doing in the past year, so hoping the memory in the line isn't a big deal. I tried to stretch it out before I started fishing today, but we'll see what happens. Okay guys, I got my first fish of the day on here. I've had a couple hookups and lost them. Switched over to a pink squirmy wormy on my dropper, and this is the first one I've hooked into. Pretty hard to maneuver in these heavy flows. There we go. Little rainbow. Oh, there's one, guys. That's a nice little take. These fish are over here in this water. They're actually rising to blue-winged olive emergers, but I still have on this hare's ear and the squirmy wormy, and I'm still getting hits here. But I'm tempted to switch over to the BWO emerger here shortly. tell you what, getting these fish in these flows is really difficult, especially when they get downstreamy like this. Everything's working against you in this situation. Squirmy wormy again. Got another one here, guys. These fish seem to be feeding pretty heavily in this riffle here. Let's see if I can keep this one on. This one took the hare's ear, actually. Oh, these fish are killing me in these currents here. There we go. Another rainbow. It's a nice fish. You can see the hare's ear there in his mouth. He jumped over that. That's the buggy hare's ear with the Jason nymph leg. You know, guys, I've talked about this in my other videos, but a lot of times guys fishing a riffle like this with heavy water, they automatically think they need to put on like a baseball sized piece of lead weight to get down to the bottom. And you know, there are times where you need weight like that, but you know, I just have like a BB size split shot. Now I have just a little bit of lead weight on my hare's ear, but I'm just bigger on getting these flies upstream and letting them naturally be taken down by the current. I just think it probably looks more natural, and you know, it happens. And there's another fish. I mean, these fish are seeing these flies, so you know, obviously the weight situation is okay. Looks like another rainbow. He's jumping out of the water here. Yep, another stocky here. Guys, just hooked into another one here. You know, same thing. These fish are in this soft water just off the edge of the heavy stuff. And just remember, when you're fishing big water like this, that's an easy place to target fish. You know, they don't want to exert the energy to be in the heavy stuff, but they want to be up where the action is and the nymphs are. So don't forget about the soft water just off the heavy stuff. Another rainbow. Pretty color to that one. Into another one. I literally didn't put that fish in the water. You know, a minute later I was hooked into this one too. So these fish are obviously really hungry. And so far it's just been rainbows, you know, standard stockies, except that I did see that one giant one. I'm hoping to get into him again, possibly. Again, fighting these downstream currents is so difficult. Hey guys, so we moved up to the Toon Flats here, which is just slightly upriver, a mile or two from where we were fishing at Black Walnut Bottom. We're gonna, me and Mike are still here. A couple of our buddies had to go back to Williamsport. We're gonna keep drifting some nymphs in these riffles up here and see if we can catch anything. Oh, there's a fish. Nice rainbow. What a beautiful take that was on the squirmy wormy. Really nice fish. See if I can get this fish across these riffles. Wow, what a beautiful trout. Hey guys, so I haven't been on the Toon Flats for more than like 5 minutes, and I just hooked into this absolutely beautifully colored rainbow trout. I want to show him on camera real quick. He's probably, I don't know, maybe in the 16 to 18 inch range, but kind of a fat fish, but just like beautifully colored. And I want to show you what I mean by that. Look at that fish. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Guys, look at how colorful this rainbow trout is. Just a gorgeous. Hey guys, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I am leaving the Pine Creek Valley. Things kind of slowed down. You know, as you saw this morning, we fished Black Walnut Bottom. I got into some 12-inch standard stocky rainbows. Got into a whole bunch of them. It was a lot of fun to catch those fish. I did see one huge fish that I just temporarily hooked up with. I'm disappointed I didn't actually get a good hook set on that fish, because that was a really good one. But I caught those fish, and then we headed up to the Toon Flats, and you saw that rainbow I caught. That was a 16 or 17 inch rainbow. That was a beautiful fish, and that one was a lot of fun to get to hand. But it kind of slowed down after that. You know, there were sporadic risers. The bugs were very sporadic. They were only coming off for 15 to 20 minutes at a time, and when they were coming off, it wasn't very heavy. Like I said earlier, I saw March Browns and gray foxes and the occasional BWO, but it just wasn't a spectacular day of fishing. I'm glad I caught some, but I was kind of expecting more with the cloud cover. But I guess these cooler temps that came in overnight, you know, the Pine Creek fish seem to be finicky, so the cooler temps might have them down, and that's okay. I'm going to go check out some new water on the Muncie, and I'll catch up with you shortly. Okay guys, so we're on the Muncy Creek here, and this is only the second time I've ever fished it. It's a small body of water. It's recently stocked, and we're in the delayed harvest section here. I'm here with my buddy Mike, who's downstream there. So I'm going to start drifting my nymphs through this run here, and let's see what we can do. Stay tuned. Well, Mike just hooked up with a brown trout here. What do you take, Mike?
The wiggle worm.
The wiggle worm. Squirmy. Ooh, that's a decent little brown trout. Oh, there's one. It's like a rainbow. Yep, little rainbow. Well marked up for a stocky. Mike with another one on here. He's starting to fall in love with the squirmy wormy for sure. What is that, 4 fish in like less than a half hour? Nice. Yeah, that is a little better one.
Yeah.
It's got some size to him.
I'll get the video first.
Nice fish. He looks like he's been caught before. This looks like a good spot, guys. It's deep water, but I can't tell if there's much structure. Oh, there's a fish. Wow, that was nice. That was a pretty cool take. It's like a rainbow. Great little fight. Not bad at all. Beautiful fish. Really deep kind of reds and pinks. Just a beautiful, beautiful rainbow trout. And he's back. There's one. Nice. Very nice. Beautiful take by this rainbow. Great fight. Oh man, beautiful fish. Gorgeous rainbow. This fish has to be a holdover. This is a beautiful rainbow. So guys, this is a beautiful Muncie rainbow trout. I'm guessing this is probably a holdover trout in the delayed harvest. Absolutely gorgeous colors. Just beautiful pinks and reds. Really nice fish. Another beautiful rainbow here, guys. Another beautiful Muncie rainbow trout. Good sized fish. too many fish in here to catch.